Alright guys, I'm going to give it a couple of minutes, wait till it's about 10 o'clock, and then we're going to start with a warm up. Then we're going to move into our workout, do a little bit of mobility, and then what we're going to do, we're then going to move into our warm down, just a few stretches, just to finish off the workout. Make sure you've got a bottle of water, plenty of space around you. Don't need any equipment for this workout. It's going to involve squats, lunges, toe touches, arm and leg in and outs, a bit of core work, V-sit rotations, a bit of cycling on our back, and then what we're going to do is going to finish off with a mobility, which is a handcuff with rotation and some T-spine rotation. And so we'll wait another minute, just start getting slowly loosened up, shaking the arms and legs about. As I said, make sure you've got a drink with you. It's going to be a HIIT workout, which is high intensity interval training. So it's going to be bursts of doing exercises, and then you're going to have a little short rest, and we're going to go back into the exercise again. We're going to keep repeating that. You can run this cycle 2-3 times over if you want, depending on your level of fitness. And as I said, this is just a starter workout, guys, just for you to get used to used to the exercises and performing them correctly. God, I can't even speak. Right. Give me another 10 more seconds. Right, first warm up exercise, just get our legs moving. We're going to do a few bum kicks, just kicking our heels to our bums. Once we got going a little bit, and then start jumping into them. Once we've done about 10 seconds of them. Alright, we're going to the knees up, getting our knees nice and high. Try and touch our hands, start stretching out our glutes, keep our core engaged. Give us another 5 more seconds of that. Right, we're going to go now into touching our toes and touch the sky. So what we're going to do, we're going to bend back, touch our toes, reach up, down, reach up. Nice squeeze at the top, down, reach up, down, reach up. One more, down, reach up. Right, warm up our upper body. We're going to start doing some arm circles. Just bring our arms right round. Nice and slow, nice strong squeeze, pulling our muscles back. Keep breathing throughout. Get that blood pumping. Right, now forward. Sit, guys. Get your arms nice and round, nice and straight. Right, last one. Touch the wings. So we're going to squeeze ourselves, open our arms up. Squeeze ourselves, open our arms up. This engages our back muscles and our chest. Get everything nice and ready to go. Whoa. Right, shake yourself off a little bit. Grab yourself a drink. We're about to get into the I've got the timer on me watch. Guys, just follow along as long as you can. What we're going to do is minute intervals. So you can follow along for 30 seconds. That's all you can do. Stop there, rest for the next 30. Then go for the next exercise when it's ready to go. First one is the squat. What we're going to do is make sure our feet just wider than shoulder width apart, feet facing forwards. We're going to embrace our core as if someone's going to hit us in the stomach. Push our one, let's go. So bum back, spread the floor with your feet going out. Down, squeeze at the top. If you can't go all the way down, just go to a position that's comfortable. Come back up. Breathe in on the way down, squeeze at the bottom, breathe out on the way up. Down, up. Down, squeeze your bum at the bottom to help thrust yourself back up. Squeeze, down, up. Spreading the floor. Right, that's 30 seconds. If you carry on going, keep going. Down, up. Down, up. Give that core nice embrace. Right, we're up to 40 seconds. We're going to go to 50. If you can keep going to 50, carry on. Down, squeeze at the bottom, and up. Down, and up. Right, 10 seconds rest. So we're on to the next minute, which is again squats again. Let's say shake off. Get ready. I'm going to go again. I'm going to face this way so you can see my form from the back. And so feet in position, chest up, body brace, down, and then up. Down, and then up. You can do anything with your hands. You can put them down by your side if you want. Put them out in front of you. Put them on your shoulders. As long as your upper body is nice and straight, you're pushing your bum back towards the wall. You're spreading the floor. Right, that's 20 seconds down. Down, as I said, squeeze at the bottom, really squeeze your bum at the bottom. Down, right, we're up to 30 seconds. If you need a rest, rest away. Got another 30 seconds till we move into the next exercise. Down. What you may find is the more you do this exercise, the deeper range of motion you could get. Right, we're up to 45 seconds now. Down, up, down, up. 10 more seconds. We get another little rest. Shake off. Have a drink. Then what we're going to do, we're going to go into a lunge now. You can do this 3 different ways. Have 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. And we could go down and hold a static lunge. It's up to you. You can either put your foot back and lunge back forward and alternate. Or the last version, you can put leg forward. That's probably the most difficult one as it puts more emphasis on the quad. As I said, the easiest is the static. Right, minute, we're going to go for the right leg first. So down, this is the static version. Go down, slowly control, keeping your core nice and braced. As I said, this one you're going to start to really feel it burn on your leg now, because it's really focusing on the emphasis on one leg. Right, we're down 20 seconds. That's it, keep going. Concentrate on the power coming from the middle of your foot, lifting your bum up. And so this is the reverse version. Coming up, foot back, driving through that front leg. And then the last version is if you're going forward, pushing through that front leg, lifting up. Right, coming up to 45 seconds, 15 seconds left. If you need a rest, have a quick drink. What we're going to do, we're going to change leg. Alright, that is the minute up. Change leg. I'm going to put my left leg forward now. As I said, the static version. Keep your core nice and braced. And slowly lower our knee down to the floor. Drive back up through the centre of our foot, of our leading foot. Keeping that core nice and embraced. Start my timer a little bit late. Don't know whether that's more harder for you guys or harder for me. It's entirely up to you. That's it. Keep that core embraced the whole time. Keep breathing throughout. The idea of this is it gets your blood pumping, gets your muscles working. Right, we're up to 30 seconds down. That's it, the reverse version. And up. Down, controlled. You don't want to be bouncing off the bottom of the floor. Keeping our feet nice and planted down, our front foot. Trying to keep all our big toe, our pinky and our heel on the floor the whole time. 15 seconds left. I'll show the forward lunge. Down, drive back up. Down, drive back up. Keeping my core embraced the whole time. Right. That's it. Have a 10 to 15 second rest. Grab a drink. I'm going to go back onto the other side of the lunges. This workout really emphasises your lower part of your body, more your legs and your core. I'll do another one for more upper body, maybe in a few weeks' time. Alright, let's get back into it. Right leg forward, core nice and engaged. Start the timer. Off we go, down, nice and controlled. Down, up. As I said, just go until you've got form failure. So what you want to do, you want to make sure that you're not moving your weight in different positions. You want to keep it nice and controlled. If you can't keep it controlled, slow it down. And if you can't do that, just have a rest and wait until the next leg comes. So we're up to 30 seconds now on this leg. If you need a rest, rest away. As I said, this is for beginners. There's no right or wrong what you're doing here. Anything's better than nothing. Right, we're up to 40 seconds. And so feel free if you want to alternate the exercise, if you want to start doing the normal lunge and then you go back into an easier version just to help get through the set. Going back. 3, 2, 1. Right, shake off. Left leg forward or right leg, whatever order you've done it in, there's no right or wrong here. Keep our core nice and engaged. Big breath in, slowly lower and up. Keep driving through the centre of that foot, lifting your bum up and your chest at the same time. Keep breathing throughout, guys. And make sure your breathing is constant. You want to keep our body flowing with oxygen. Fuel our muscles. Alright, I didn't start a timer, so I'm going to have to guess at 30 seconds. I'm going to change. So put my foot back. Nice and controlled. Always get a nice straight end position. Fully drive through with your hip. 10 more seconds left. And we're on to the toe touches. Down, up. Right, give yourself a 30-second rest. Shake off. Grab a drink. Do whatever's needed. Get some air in you. Next is the toe touches. You do these 2 legged or single leg. I'll demonstrate how to do it with 2 legs and then I'll move on to the single leg. The signing needs a bit more advanced. This exercise really focuses on your hamstrings and your glutes. Build a nice bum, tighten those legs up. Right, here we go. Toe touches for 30 seconds. So what we're going to do, stand upright. We're going to push our bum towards the wall, sliding our hands down and squeeze back up with our bum. Oh, start watch. Down, keeping our upper body nice and straight. What you feel is a real tight stretch along the back of your legs there. And drive up, squeezing your bum. Down, up. For the single leg, a bit more advanced, you need a bit more control. Oh, I'm already losing balance, here we go again. Down, touch, drive up. Down, touch, drive up. Oh. Alright, 30 seconds down, carry on guys. Keep going strong. Keep that core nice and engaged. 20 more seconds. Down, as I said, for the 2-handed, going down, reaching as far as you can, then straightening up or squeezing your glutes down and up, down and up. Alright, that's the minute up. Shake yourself off. I'm going to then I'm going to go on to the other leg. As I said, if you need to carry on doing it with a 2 leg, be my guest. If you want to try the 1-legged, just go down a little bit, keeping it controlled, and then just come back up. Right, minute, off we go. Left foot, get your foot nice planted, concentrate on something straight on the floor, and then drive back up with that hip. Slowly lower, touch, down. As I said, what you want to do if you can't go all the way down, just control it, pushing that bum back. You feel a real tight stretch across there, and back we come. You can touch your foot on the way back if you need to. Down and up. Concentrate. Down and up. Nice and controlled. Down and then up. And keep breathing throughout. If you need to rest now, guys, rest away. Don't push yourself for any pain. Give yourself a bit of air to breathe. You don't want to be passing out, so have a drink if you need to. Got another 10 more seconds. Push back, drive up with our bum. Feel a nice tight squeeze. Alright guys, now moving on to the core exercises. So So what we're going to do, we're going to do arm, legs, arms out exercise. So what we're going to do, we're going to be in kind of a plank position. So get down on all fours now. Make sure you've got enough room. Make sure I've got enough room. We're going to sit with our hands in line with our shoulders, and what we're going to do is we're going to do opposite leg and opposite arm. And what we're going to do, we're going to reach out and squeeze out in front of us. Like that. Right, off we go. Just last as long as you can. If you can't do it both at once, just lift your arm up, squeeze up, then lift your leg, then alternate. What you want to do is concentrate on keeping your stomach sucked in the whole time, squeezing throughout. Really concentrate on pulling that shoulder up, pushing that leg back, really squeezing your bum. So if you're doing a donkey kick, nice strong back, should feel really tight squeezing your glute. Right, we're up to 30 seconds now. Doing really well, guys, keep going. If you're following along, keep going. 15 seconds left. Really focus on keeping your core nice and embraced, stopping your body from rotating, falling over. Alright, 5 more seconds. Really strong. Last one. Right, we're going to go straight into cat-cow now. So we're going to go back onto all our fours. What we're going to do, we're going to suck our stomach in as hard as we can, raising ours back up, curling our bum round, squeeze your bum. And what we're going to do, you press and go back down, stretching out, and then back again. Alright, 30 seconds of these. Up, curl your spine up, really suck your stomach in, squeezing your bum around, curling your spine. Breathe out, push your bum out. That's it, really push it back down. 3, 2, 1. Suck your stomach back in, pushing the floor away, squeezing your bum round, really curling your spine. Suck your stomach in. Breathe out. Curl your spine downwards now, looking up. Really try and accentuate that curve. Nice deep breath. Suck your stomach in, really squeeze. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. Stretch out. Give yourself 10 seconds now, guys. We're going to now go into a V-sit rotation. So, for this next exercise, sitting on your bum, you can either have your feet in the air, or if you find it a bit challenging, you can just keep your feet on the ground. What I want to do, I want to make sure our upper body is fully rotating. So set yourself a good distance to try and reach. What I don't want to do is have people go like that, because all you're doing is just moving your shoulders about. You want to really get a full body rotation, touching side to side. 30 seconds off we go. Feet up in the air, touch, touch. Really focus on sucking your stomach in, keeping it nice and tight, rotating that upper body, getting as much as you can. This really works your obliques and your core. Like I said, if you can't keep your feet off the floor, put them down for a sec, rest, sit up, have a breather, go back into it. Reach, touch. Let's say keep your stomach nice and tight the whole time. This will really help with your balance, keeping your feet off the floor. Keep going. Keep breathing for out. Let's say if this aches your back, just come back up, reset, have a breath, come back in. As I said, there's no right or wrong here. Just do what you can. Anything's better than nothing. Then you can go watch your Netflix after, guys. 3, 2, 1. Right, now we get to lay down now, down on our back. We're going to suck our stomach into the floor. We're going to start cycling. Keep breathing for out. Nice full extension on the legs. Really focus on pulling your knees up, using your abs. You're going to feel this really start to achy. You really want to concentrate on using your abs to pull your legs up. If you find that too hard, just have your legs out straight. Just do little flutter kicks, keeping your stomach sucked in towards the floor, keeping it nice and embraced. We're up to 30 seconds now, guys. This is a real burner. Keep going throughout. Keep breathing throughout, guys. Keep going. Keep your stomach sucked in. Keep breathing throughout. Push those legs out. 10 seconds left. Come on, guys. Let's go. Keep going. 10 seconds. Time's up. Right, have a rest for 30 seconds. We're almost there, guys. Last one. Stand up now, have a bit of a shake off. Then what we're going to do, knee to elbow. Oh, I'm sweating up here already. So knee to elbow, we're going to stand there. We're going to bring our knees up, elbow down. This really works on our obliques and our abs. Oh, have a quick drink. Shake off. Let's get ready to go. Knee to the opposite elbow. We're going to bring our elbow down and our knee up as high as we can. Try and focus on bringing that knee up. Try not just constantly go down with your elbow, because the hardest part is bringing the knee up. Let's go, guys. Down, push back. Down, push back. Then start a timer. Up we go. Get a nice full stretch on your stomach. Whoa. Losing balance here. Down and up. Down and up. Really focus on squeezing your stomach, sucking it in. This isn't an easy exercise, guys. 10 more seconds. Right, change sides. This is the last bit, guys. Shake off. We're going to bring our elbow round, and knee up. Up we go. Up. Get a nice stretch on the stomach, and then a nice tight squeeze on the top. We're almost there, guys. Like I said, if you're fit, you want to rerun through this when the workout's finished after I've done my mobility, run it through again. Preferably do your workout all in one chunk, then do your mobility. But like I said, guys, this is for the amateurs, the beginners, whatever you want to call it, first to fitness. Anyone's welcome. Right, this first one is a handcuff rotation. What we'll be doing, I'm going to be facing that way. Get a nice view of my butt. But right, we'll be laying down on our fronts. What we're going to do, we're going to bring our arms back. We're going to put our hands behind our back, just above our bum, one holding the other. I know you guys are probably trying to watch this on your phone and do this at the same time, so I'll do my best to explain it. Grab your hands, pull them up towards your back, you're still facing your front. And what you're going to do, you're going to bring your arms out, having your palms off the ground, bringing them round. Then what you're going to do, you're going to rotate your hands so your palms are facing up in front of you. And then what you're going to do, bring them up, try and reach them behind your back as far as you can. Nice tight squeeze, really pull back as far as you can. Keep breathing through. We're going to lower our hands out in front of you, keeping our hands off the floor the whole time. This really helps with working your back muscles, keeping our arms, shoulders pulled back. Slowly rotate round again. Like I said, guys, if you just want to watch for a moment, you can always go back and watch again. Pull our hands up, really try and get as high as you can. Keep breathing throughout. Gonna come back down, bring our arms round, rotating, pinkies together, facing up, pull our arms back, reach down our spine as far as we can. 3, 2, 1, out in front. This feels a bit of a workout on its own. As I said, we need some working muscles in our back which very rarely get used. Alright, coming back round one last time. Pulling our elbows up, pulling our wrists up, trying to get our hands as high up our spine as possible. Relax, come back down. Gonna come back around. Last one. Keeping our pinkies up, facing them up. We're going to pull our arms back, reaching as far back as possible. Slowly lower, bring back round. Whew. As I know it's not comfortable, guys, but a lot of people work on computers all day, very short, tightened chest muscles, and probably find themselves having a very tight back a lot of the time, having to keep going like that. What is happening there is these back muscles are being pulled tight around here, around our chest, and we're constantly like that. That exercise helps pull our chest out and we engage our back muscles. Right, on to our last one for the mobility, T-spine rotation. So what we're going to do, we're going to lay on our side, our legs at a 40-footer, 90 degree angle to our torso, hand over, and what we're going to do is slowly come back and try and reach our shoulders to touch the floor. Some people may find they can only get to about there. That's fine. You want to hold that, keep breathing throughout. What you may find is that you get a little bit more range of motion every time. We're going to come back, down, big breath in. And as we come to our reaching point, breathe out, relax into it. It should really help with our rotation of our spine, help prevent stiffness. Come back. The aim of it is to try and get our shoulder flat on the floor whilst keeping both our knees touching the floor. Breathe in. Come back around. And what you find is the more you do this, the more range of motion you get, the more free you feel able to move about. Do this as many times as you feel comfortable. Some people feel really stiff. Breathe in. Come back round. Reach down. Try and squeeze your shoulder to the floor. Breathe out. One last one. We'll change side. Come across. Breathe in. Come back round. Touch the floor. I'm able to get my shoulder nice and comfortable on the floor there now, guys. It really takes a little while just to work into it. It's a progression thing. Right, we'll change sides. As I say, you can do these mobility exercises just on their own, just to help with range of motion, relieve some tightness. Hope I'm in the screen here, guys. Right, big breath in. Rotate round. Oh, I feel tight this side. That's it, breathe out, relax into it. Come back. Reach round, big breath in, reach around, breathe out, get a nice stretch, just relax into it, just let your body let its body weight pull itself around, come back, 3 more times, touch hands, making our bodies nice and straight, keeping our legs at 90 degree angle, coming back, keeping our knees on the ground the whole time, keep reaching round. 3, 2, 1, come back. 2 more. Big breath in. Really focus on keeping those knees down. Really squeeze round, relax. That's it. 3, 2, 1. Last one. See, my left side's a little bit tight. I'm not able to get my shoulder as flat as I am on the right. Doesn't matter. Just gives me something I know I've got to work on. 3, 2, 1, come back round. Alright guys, what we're going to do, a few stretches now just to warm down. That's the workout over. I don't know how long it took, but I'm sweating. Hopefully you guys had a good workout. Stretch some muscles, feel some different strengths in different areas. Alright, what you want to do is you want to start off with a quad stretch. Either stand near a sofa, you can lay on the floor and do this. Stand against the wall, what we want to do, grab the line of our ankle, well, grab the crease of our foot, pull our leg back. What I want to do, I want to stretch, so we feel a nice stretch along the front of our leg here. Oh, get my balance first. There we are. Keep it nice and stretched. I'm going to hold this for about 20 to 30 seconds. Keep it nice and controlled. As I said, if you need something to lean on, that's fine. Don't try and pull the stretch too far. You want to relax into it now, guys. Signal to your body that you're winding down, and your body and your muscles can go back to its nice lengthened position. That's it. Another 10 more seconds. Keep breathing throughout. Keep our oxygen pumping. All right, I'm going to change sides now. Get my balance at first. Pull that crease of your back. You want to make sure pulling that crease of your ankle up. You don't want to be pulling your foot, puts too much strain on your ankle there, pulling back. If you want to feel a bit more of a tighter squeeze, just clench your bum and it pushes your hip forward and you feel a bit more of a stretch along the top of your hip. And so hold this for another 10 more seconds, guys. And so you can do this on the floor. All we're trying to do is trying to wind down and relax. That's it. Right, we're going to stretch our hamstrings out. Have a little relaxed shake off now. What we're going to do, kind of like the toe touch, is what we're going to do. We're going to reach down, we're going to push our bum back. We should feel a real tight stretch across the back of our hamstrings. Keeping our weight in the middle of our feet, just pushing our bum back, keeping our back nice and straight, reaching down, breathing throughout. Feel that tight stretch across the back of the legs there. Keep breathing throughout, guys. Really focus on just winding down. So it really helps with the rest of the day. You don't want to be tightening up from the workout you've done earlier. You want to be enjoying what you've done and not feeling like rubbish. Oh, come back out. Right, this next stretch, if you're already on the floor, then, well, actually you wouldn't be, you just stood up. What we want to do is get our knee across towards, so we're on all fours here. We're going to bring our right knee across to our left hand, put our left foot back a bit, and what we're going to do, we're going to sit back in towards our bum. Really just find an area that feels tight. Just sit back. So I'll change so you can see the view of what I'm doing. Really just sitting back into my bum. Really finding an area that's tight. Just sit and relax into it. Just keep breathing throughout. As I say, change the angle a little bit. You might find a little bit more tightness there. So just keep breathing throughout. Hold it for another 10 more seconds. This is stretching out your glutes, which are really activated during your squats and all your toe touches. That's it. Change sides. Come across, left knee to your right hand now. Get your balance. Try and keep your body nice and straight, upper body nice and straight, and what you should feel is a real tight stretch. Change angle again, real tight stretch across here. If you can't find it, just keep wiggling it around so you can find that area of tightness. Pushing your bum back. Really find an area of tightness. Just sit into it and relax. The idea is just to relax the muscle. We're not trying to push it for extra range of motion, just trying to let the muscle relax down, let it go back to its normal length. That's it, guys, keep holding that for another 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right, what I want to do now, hands up, we'll reach back, feel a nice stretch across our belly, keep breathing throughout. And then relax. Reach back again. Nice tight stretch on the belly. Done a lot of core work. Really tightened it up. Really compacted it. We're now lengthening it back out. Reaching back. Last one. Back. Alright guys, we're going to stretch out our chest now. Holding try and find a windowsill or something nearby. Anything, you can do this kneeling down, putting your arm against the sofa. What we're going to do, we're going to put our arm against something. And what we'll do is slowly rotate our torso away from our arm, keeping our arm nice and straight. We should feel a nice tight stretch across there, pushing into the stretch. We didn't do much chest exercise, we didn't do really any chest exercises, mainly focus on the legs. But just in case you had any tension across there, no harm in releasing of it. That's it, keep breathing throughout, just find that nice tight stretch across there. Change sides. As I said, arm out. What we'll do is slowly bring our chest across. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ideally, guys, stretches should be between 20 to 30 seconds. Like I said, we didn't really work these muscles too much, so I'm not too focused on trying to get them loosened up too much. Alright, we're going to do, stretch our shoulders, bring our arm across, our other arm, pull our shoulder in, reaching across, reaching this hand across. Should feel a tight stretch across the front now. Pull it in towards your chest. I know this ain't the interesting part, guys, but really is important to warm down after every exercise that you do. Make sure you warm up before, make sure you warm down after. Really helps the muscles get prepared and also to relax after. That's it. Change arm, pulling our arm across. That's it, keep squeezing it in, really sucking in. Just relax into the stretch now, guys. Last one, we're going to reach arm over. What we're just going to do is going to stretch all our side, hand above our head, elbow in line with our head, and we're going to reach over now. Hold that stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Make sure you're relaxing into it, guys, keeping that elbow above your head. You're leaning towards that other side. You want to stretch so it feels to a little stretch. You don't want to be overstretching, guys. It's not trying to gain extra range of motion. We're trying to just relax to what we were before. Up and above. Feel nice. Stretch along our sides here. Just lean into it. Keep breathing for out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, cheers guys, cheers for following along. Drop us a like, share the workout if you had a good day. Cheers.